Good morning, students. So, in the process of issuing shares to general public, we are discussing in today's session. We are going to discuss about book building process. So, in the earlier class, we have discussed that how fixed price uh, helps to raise capital for any organization. Fine. So now, book building for 2 marks. The meaning of book building for 2 marks. Meaning of book building is book building is a method of issuing shares to investors. Investors in the sense these people are the general public. Since we are discussing about primary market and issue of shares to general public, so book building is a method of issuing shares to investors in which the price at which shares are to be issued is discovered through bidding process. So there are two types of prospectus we are going to discuss in next few sessions. So one is red herring prospectus, the concept called red herring prospectus. So book building, the bidders or potential investors have the flexibility to bid for shares. The uh, the shareholders or the potential investors who are going to subscribe this company's share have flexibility to bid for share at price they are willing to pay. Fine. So in this red herring prospectus, so prospectus means invitation to general public. Fine. Invitation to general public. So in which, so prospectus, the mere prospectus means invitation to general public to subscribe this company's shares. Say for example, company called ABC, this company invites general public for the purpose of investment and for the purpose of subscribing this company's share. This ABC company issues red herring prospectus. The prospectus contains we are going to issue shares. Shares are to be issued at the rate of rupees 250 to 290. Rupees 250 to so this red herring prospectus never contains final issue price of the shares. That is the major difference between red herring prospectus and final prospectus. So red herring prospectus says the company intends to issue shares at this price bandwidth. See, there are two prices involved in the red herring prospectus. This is the red herring prospectus containing this information. So this ABC Company Limited intends to issue this company's share at the price bandwidth of rupees 250 to rupees 290. What does this mean? So rupees 250, this is the minimum price the company intends to issue shares. So this is the minimum price company intends to issue the shares. Issue the shares. So they may ask for 2 marks. What do you mean by floor price and what do you mean by price bandwidth? So this is the feature I have written. So price bandwidth is nothing but the minimum price and the maximum price the company which intends to issue shares to the general public is called price bandwidth. So price bandwidth contains one lower price and another one is higher price. This lower price, the lower price under the red herring prospectus, which is 250, which is the minimum price, is called as floor price. So please do remember, under book building process, the company invites general public for which the potential investors can bid to subscribe this company's above said company's shares is called the entire process is called as book building process. So under book building process, there are two prices involved in the red herring prospectus. Red herring prospectus is nothing but this is the initial prospectus issued by the company to general public, which contains the price bandwidth at which the company intends to issue shares to general public. It is called price bandwidth. So red herring please do remember, red herring prospectus never contains final issue price of the shares. So red herring, why it is called red herring prospectus, we will discuss it later. And I will show one model also, this red herring prospectus. So this company intends to issue, this ABC Company Limited intends to issue this company's share at the rate of rupees 250 to 290. It is called price bandwidth. Rupees 250 to rupees 290 is called price bandwidth. The entire thing is called as price bandwidth. And in price bandwidth, the lower price at which company issues shares to the company intends to issue, the lower rate of the price bandwidth the company intends to issue shares to general public is called as floor price. That means rupees 250 to rupees 290. In this lower is rupees 250. 250 is called as floor price, and 290, the upper price or greater price in the price bandwidth is called as cap price. Fine. So there are certain limitations guided by or derived by SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. We will discuss that also later. So rupees lower price is called in a price bandwidth is called as rupees 250, and the greater one is called as cap price, that is rupees 290. Now the applicant of the shares, that means general public, once sees this red herring prospectus. Red herring prospectus is nothing but initial invitation to general public for the subscription of this company's share. This is called red herring prospectus. Once potential investors receive this invitation, they they may they may apply for the shares. Say for example, if I see this red herring prospectus, I bid this company, I study each and every fundamental things of this company. I study all the previous 5 years financial statements of this company. I analyze various things by seeing profit and loss account, balance sheet, etc. all the financial things. I will study about the board of directors of this company. I study about the promoters of this company. I study about the nature of business this company undertakes. I study each and everything about this company. I think that this company is worth, one share is worth rupees 260. So I apply for this company's share at the price of rupees 250 per each share. 250 for each share I bid. Likewise, all other potential investors in the country looks at this red herring prospectus and they they bid for it. I intend to buy at rupees 260 and I would like to buy 100 number of equity shares. Fine. So we are discussing about book building process. Book building process is nothing but inviting general public for the purpose of investment in this company, and under book building process company issues red herring prospectus which contains price bandwidth of the share at which company intends to raise capital by issuing its shares. So after seeing this red herring prospectus, that is the invitation, as an individual investor, I think that this company is one share is worth rupees 260. So I apply for it. Then I am an applicant here. Then the company, after receiving all the applications, after receiving each and every application, studying each and every application, this company, see actually this company for the entire book building process, the company hires a person called merchant banker or underwriter. So these entire the selection or deriving this price bandwidth, issuing shares, receiving application, etc., etc. Everything, the entire process is undertaken by merchant banker or underwriter on behalf of the company, on behalf of ABC company, this merchant banker, say for example HSBC Bank, the company called HSBC Bank undertakes to underwrite ABC company's shares. To underwrite ABC company share means on behalf of ABC Company Limited, the HSBC Bank takes care of each and every process of share issue of shares. Now, HSBC Bank determines the price bandwidth according to the company's potentiality and company's previous financial history. HSBC Bank derives the price bandwidth of the share, that is 250 to 290. It issues red herring prospectus to general public, that is nothing but the invitation to general public for the purpose of investment in ABC Company Limited, and all the applicants decides which price is the best for them. So the applicant has applied for 100 shares at rupees 260 each. Excuse me. Likewise, once this merchant banker receives all the application, then he decides to issue shares at rupees 270, that is greater than floor price and the lesser than cap price. So this price is the final issue price of the share, or it is also called as cutoff price. So cutoff price is nothing but final issue price, final price of the issue of shares is called cutoff price. See, each and every price bandwidth they may ask for 2 marks. Floor price they may ask for 2 marks. Floor price is nothing but the minimum price at which company intends to issue shares to general public. And cap price, that is the maximum price company intends to issue shares to general public, is called cap price. Once this merchant bank receives each and every application from potential investors, then merchant banker thinks that after taking aggregate average of all the application, he decides to issue ABC company's share at the price of rupees 270. Then this 270, along with mentioning this issue price or cutoff price, they publish or they give one document called prospectus. So this is the final prospectus which contains cutoff price or issue price of the share. That is the major difference between red herring prospectus and final prospectus. Red herring prospectus is considered as initial prospectus which contains price bandwidth in which company intends to issue shares to general public for the purpose of raising capital. So this red herring prospectus never contains final issue price. Final issue price is not mentioned in red herring prospectus. Rather, once this cutoff price is decided by the merchant banker, that is the final issue price, then final prospectus is issued which contains this cutoff price or issue price, and this cutoff price should be in between these two, floor price and cap price. It should not go beyond cap price and it should not be minimum lesser than floor price. So the company decides, or merchant banker decide, or underwriter decides to issue ABC company's shares excuse me, shares at the rate of rupees 270, and this 270 is considered as issue price or cutoff price. Once this share is, once this price is determined or finalized, then this allotment of shares to potential investor. So allotment is nothing but allotment of shares of the company as per their application. See, if I applied for 100 shares at the rate of 260, then they may allot me only 50 shares, or they may allot only 60 shares. That allotment, it never goes beyond my application number. I have applied for 100 shares, then at the rate of 260, after receiving all the application, company or merchant banker decides to issue at rupees 270 per share. Now they may allot below 100 numbers, because I have applied for only 100 shares. That means I am eligible to get up to 100 number of shares. They may allot 50 shares, 30 shares, 20 shares, 10 shares, etc., etc. So the entire thing, briefly explain book building process for, they may ask for 15 marks, these entire concept, or they may ask for 2 marks each, meaning of book building, meaning of red herring prospectus, meaning of final prospectus, meaning of price bandwidth, meaning of floor price, meaning of cap price, meaning of cutoff price. Each individual concept they may ask for 2 marks. So in the earlier class we have discussed fixed price issue. In today's session we have discussed book building process, under which we have discussed various concepts, and in next class we are going to discuss about initial public offering in detail. Thank you.